Some of you have been asking me recently about the FISA bill, and I'd like to respond to some of those questions and my position on that. First of all, I'm opposed to warrantless wiretapping. I think it's a violation of our constitutional rights and a violation of our rights as citizens of the United States. So I strongly oppose any effort by our government to tap our wires, our communications, and conversations without appropriate warrants as approved under the United States Constitution. Now, having said that, there are several side issues, and as this bill comes up for a vote to grant immunity to companies who have participated in the warrantless wiretapping, I'm definitely opposed to any kind of free ride for any company who has participated in illegal actions. They should be accountable under law, and so therefore I'm not going to back any proposal to grant immunity to those companies. The FISA proposals is bad for consumers. You and I have a right to privacy when we make our phone calls. I realize that there are terror threats out there, but the government should have a reasonable assumption that terror activities and communications are going on, not simply average American citizens who are minding their business and enjoying a phone call with a friend. I don't think that's appropriate or right that the government should have access to those communications carte blanche. They should have a judge's order to listen in on conversations of individuals here in the United States. If Congress and the telecommunications companies are granted immunity, I don't feel that there will be anything to stop them in the future from continuing to do illegal activities as far as wiretapping us without warrants. I don't believe that we should allow warrantless wiretappings based on the idea that it will set a precedence and allow even more intrusions on our privacy rights as guaranteed under the Constitution. Another issue concerning FISA at this point in time is just simply the fact that the administration is not being held accountable, and neither are companies being held accountable. And I believe there's a strong case here for the rule of law. We have laws in this country both to protect our citizens from encroachments by the United States government and to protect our civil rights and our civil liberties. I think it's extremely important that we do not grant retroactive immunity so individuals throughout the United States can have a free walk. If their actions were justified under the law, then let them be accountable under the law. Okay. Another reason I'm opposed to granting this immunity and pushing this on a federal level is I believe it affects states' rights. Each and every state has a right to protect its citizens' privacy, but also a right to wiretap and to conduct surveillance under state law and through state attorneys generals. The bottom line is FISA and the warrantless wiretapping and immunity is simply bad for everyone. It truly does not protect us. What it does is it just is more government encroachment on our lives, our personal lives. I frankly don't want someone listening into my conversations without a reasonable and just cause. I believe that the government and the National Security Administration will be able to get the warrants they need on those suspicious individuals they've looked at, but it's getting to the point where, with the way they're doing it, we're all guilty until proven innocent. And I don't think that's the right way Americans should be, and that's not the way America should be. We should make a strong stand and say no to the immunity of warrantless wiretapping and for past acts and past deeds. I'm Bowen, and I approve this message.